What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about the reasons why I'd rather stay solo, stay like I'd rather why I like to keep it to myself. Like I like to be isolated and away from people, and what I hate about the traits in people that I don't fuck with, and the reasons why I don't like most people in my life. Right. So let's get to it. So obviously me, I'm a human being, so I still crave connection. I feel like I've good communication, social skills. So there are times where like I know how to make friends, I know how to build connections like that. I've experienced dating around, not in a relationship, but I've experienced dating around. I've also been around like I know what it's like to have a lot of group of friends around my circle, and I also know what it's like to be alone. So I know both sides of the scale. I know what it's like to go to parties, social gatherings, and shit like that. So all that shit I've already experienced, been there, done that. But what I'm more so saying is this: the reasons why I rather be alone. Now, don't get me wrong. When I say that, I'm not saying like, oh, I hate most people, even though people are showing me that I have right to hate them. But more so like, um, I prefer to be around people. But the reasons why I rather be alone for such a long time is because one, it seems like all the people I keep meeting with or coming across with, they got nothing to offer but drama. They like they either do some shit where like I'm forced to cut them off. But like it's how they act, how they on the shit they do, on how they treat other people, and they gossip a lot and just like they fucking either use me for money or they're trying to use me some way. So a lot of people are like this, and whatever it's about people, they're like people are selfish as fuck. Like you'll be surprised on how selfish motherfuckers are. So like, and there's nothing wrong to be selfish, care about your own needs. But if you're gonna if you're gonna do something that's gonna in your own best interest with someone's dispense and someone's expense, that's a fucking problem. You shouldn't be using people in order to like bring someone down or in their dispense, right? That's not right. If you're gonna use someone, then you two better build each other up for success. That's the only time you should be using someone. But other than that, get the fuck away from someone if your intention isn't to do that. So I've been around people where like they'll usually do some shit like that, and like I had to cut them off. And it's weird too, cause recently when I was making videos on because when I was talking about how people use me for money and this and that, and like I'm starting to set firm boundaries and shit. Like like a couple of days later, people keep messaging me and DMing me about like if they want to borrow money from me and shit like that. I'm like, what the fuck is going on? So like I constantly had to say no to people. And there's one guy I trust who like he seemed pretty cool. So I was like, and like he was sending me fucking voice messages saying that, oh, you know, I'm very sorry that like I could ask you for money. I promise I'll pay you back as soon as I get it. Long story short, I trusted him. I gave him money, but then the next day he asked for more money. I'm like, are you fucking serious? And now he kept me confused, and he need to keep me updated on when he's gonna pay me back. So you see where you see where I'm getting at. So it was like, I have a good reason not to trust people. I have a good reason not to hate. I have good reason to hate people, but I'm not one of those people who like, oh, I've been around certain losers in my life, so everyone's like this. No, I'm aware that not everyone's like this, but it just seems like I'm always attracting just very inconsiderate, selfish people. People are selfish as fuck, man. Like I always attract these types of people into my life, but I'm in a stage of my life where like no one's at my level, so like and that motivates me because I feel some type of anger knowing that like damn I can't be like-minded people even though I'm busting my ass off. So like so I use it to like work out, I use it to run, to lift weights, to focus on to become great. You know what I'm saying? And while I'm doing so, I'm learning lessons about people and human nature. But it's just annoying where like if you're trying to do better in life and like it just seems like people that aren't at your level. Like I've dealt with a lot of people who aren't at my level mentally, even physically, like just on the shit they do, you know what I'm saying? So it's like you know what I'm saying? So like people they don't have the same work ethic drive, they don't see shit how I see shit, and people may call me narcissistic because of that. Nah, man, it's more so like it's about the frequency and the vibration. People gotta be on the same wavelength, and I'm not even that hard to understand. Like I'm a very cool person, but people always do some bullshit or like they're always into some weird shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with you? So I'm forced to cut these people off. Like I look at people as an inconvenience, at least most people, so they got nothing to offer to me. You know what I'm saying? And I feel like that's part of being an adult where like the older you get, like it is why people say they used to like to party and now they don't because they realize it's a waste of time, because it is a waste of time. You know what I'm saying? If people got nothing to offer, then get the fuck away from them. You know what I'm saying? And not only that, but what I've learned about the workplace, people do nothing but gossip. Like I've been in situations where people lie to me at the workplace and shit like that. So because their lives are so shit, they're so insecure, they don't know what they want out of life, they don't know themselves, so they'll find joy or they'll bond over bringing someone down through gossip, through workplace rumors and shit like that, just so they can make themselves feel better. And also, it was also jealousy too. So people are like this shit. You know what I'm saying? So I've experienced that, and I'm like, nah, yeah. You know, these people, like people, most adults, and you see this in the workplace, even in the military, like they have the same mindset and mentality as they are in high school, and that's sad. That shows how fucking insecure and how much you're not evolving in life. So it's just how, it shows how childish you are. So this is why I like to be solo and shit. But people, they're just weird, man. Like people, not only that, but they're always projecting. They're always like projecting their insecurities and trauma and shit like that. You know what I'm saying? Whenever around people, always saying something bad, like, and they always do some bullshit. You know what I'm saying? So people, they're just inconvenienced. They're into shit I'm not into. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? The only shit I'm into is, shout out to Chauncey one, is my spiritual mission. That's the only shit I'm into. Completed my mission, knew what I need to do to get out of here. So all the things I do is due to self-help purposes and self-growth. When it comes to my diet, when it comes to working out, when it comes to my studies, everything evolves around the things I need to do to better myself. And a lot of people, they don't partake into shit like that. And they fuck up their own lives. And I be observing their lives. Like they fuck up their own lives by being in the wrong relationship, by making the wrong decisions. And then they want to bring that toxicity into someone else's life. This is why, like, I distance myself from a lot of people. You just don't want to get involved into their karma and their bullshit. And I've experienced situations like that. So you gotta be careful when dealing with people. A lot of people ain't shit. But more so, this video is about when you're not around like-minded people, or you're around people they just seem weird, or like you're always alone. Don't take it personally. It means you're in the right path. I know it sucks because we're all human. We all have a connection. So don't even trip about it. Just know that, like, the more isolated you are, it means just take that time to better yourself and just know that you're in the right path. It just shows how much you're in the right path, because a lot of people, like, observe this world. This world's a piece of shit. You have a lot of shitty people, right? So it makes sense that since you're alone and you're trying to better yourself, people aren't going to be along your path. You know what I'm saying? So don't take it personal. And don't forget, life is short, and, like, everything happens for a spiritual reason. We don't have as much free will. Everything is karmic. So, like, even though there are people that are like-minded like you, I know there are people that are in the same wavelength as me, but for some reason, spirit or life is not putting these people into my life, even though I deserve it. I put in the work. It's more so because I got to experience certain shit in this lifetime, so I could learn lessons, or I could, like, clear out some karma, or just some bullshit experience, so, like, I could just deal with it pretty much. So I don't take life personal. So you got to view life as a business pretty much, even though it is aggravating. Just view life as a business. So keep following your heart, keep doing what you're doing. Don't even trip about it. It's better to be alone, focusing on your gifts and your talents, than to be around the wrong crowd. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm telling you, like, I know what it's like to be around the wrong types of crowd, the wrong types of people, and they'll do nothing but drain your energy, and they'll just add some bullshit to your life, and you don't want to be part of their karma. Let them live their shitty lives. Let them fuck their own lives up. Don't be a part of it. So if you're alone, it's better to be alone. And not only that, but when you're alone, when you're focusing on your goals and your dreams, it's blissful, it's peaceful, and time's gonna go by extremely fast, and you have time speeding up. So it's like, either way, it's gonna work in your favor. So don't even trip about it. It's a good thing. I'm telling you from experience. It's a good thing to be alone and to focus on your craft. And if it's meant to be, it's meant to be. The right types of people will fall into your path. But even then, I feel like certain people who are placed into your life, when you're in a stage in life where you focus on yourself, be careful, because these people could also be sent here to fucking throw you off your path. So be careful of these fucking energy vampires and these parasitical fucking spirits. You know what I'm saying? We have a lot of fucking parasites in this world, because a lot of people ain't shit. You know what I'm saying? So, and it makes sense. Like I said before, this world is shit, and since the world is shit, a lot of people are shit as well too. If a lot of people weren't shit, this world wouldn't be shit. So the more you focus on yourself, the more you become yourself aware, you follow your heart, follow your passions, it's gonna make sense that you're alone, because most people ain't shit. So when you're alone, it's not you. There's nothing wrong with you. It's the fucking people. So this realm is so low vibrational that the more you work on your goals and your passions, the more alone you'll be. I know it sucks, but this is how this realm is. But we are meant for great things, and just know that. Don't even trip about it. You are in the right path if you're not around like-minded people. You know what I'm saying? And you're not missing out on shit. Trust me, you're not. A lot of people are around big crowds and this and that. Trust me, there's a lot of fucking drama and chaos behind the scenes. You have no idea the type of bullshit people are going through drama, toxicity, and all this other shit. So if people really be fucking up their own lives by doing some stupid shit, and you don't want to be a part of that. So if you're alone in the journey, don't even trip about it. You're in the right path. Keep following your heart. Keep doing what you're doing. Keep soul searching. Keep doing the shadow work. Keep healing, and keep being self-aware and discover yourself, know more about yourself, study yourself, and you'll be good. And know what you like and know what you don't like through people, through like work situations and shit like that. Don't forget to exercise. Focus on your mental health and your physical health. These two things are so important as well. Focus on your mental health through breath work, meditations, yoga, fasting. Also focus on your physical health through like running, going to the gym, lifting weights, push-ups, sit-ups. Do what you got to do to get your body and mind right. And that's all I got to say, and good luck to you. Peace.